The Buddhist teaching, in the second half of life, learn to live with acceptance. The more you cling, the more you suffer. Welcome back, everyone, to Mind Podcast. Life is a long journey, with stretches of calm and turns fraught with storms. In the first half of life, we may have chased ambitions, sought things beyond our reach, only to end up weary and wounded. But in the second half, we should learn to live with acceptance, letting go of the burdens in our hearts to find peace and ease. The more we cling, the more we desire to hold on, the greater our suffering. The things we most want often slip away. The people we try to keep close may drift further. This is because the connections in life cannot be forced. The more we try, the more exhausted we become. Living with acceptance does not mean giving up, it means freeing ourselves from what is not worth holding on to. In the second half of life, slow down, let go of anger and the need to compete. Knowing contentment brings happiness, letting go brings peace. Ultimately, life is not about how much we gain but how peaceful our hearts become. Only when we release our worries and embrace change with an open heart do we truly find freedom and serenity. Let us pause, learn to live with acceptance, and spend the rest of our lives lightly, without regret, burden, or pain. Some things in life, the tighter we grasp, the more easily they slip away. Like sand in your hand, if you squeeze too hard, it trickles through your fingers, leaving only emptiness. Life is the same. The more we force, the more we suffer. We try to hold on to a fractured relationship, to cling to someone who wants to leave, to preserve beautiful moments forever. But the harder we try, the more powerless we feel. What belongs to time will fade with time. What belongs to fate, when its time is done, cannot be kept. In life, holding tightly does not ensure possession. A flower blooms in its own time. If you snap its stem too soon, it withers before it can shine. A bird belongs to the sky. If you cage it, it soon fades. Love, too, cannot be preserved through control or clinging. The more we bind, the more we lose, the more we crave, the more we are disappointed. Living with acceptance is not surrender but embracing what comes. Some people pass through our lives like a cool breeze, not staying long. Some beautiful moments appear briefly, then vanish like the sunset. If we linger in regret, always looking back, we miss the beauty of the sky ahead. Life is a flowing river. A river cannot hold every drop of water, nor can a cloud keep its shape forever. We cannot expect everything to stay within our grasp. People come and go. Things arrive and depart. This is the natural way of life. Acceptance is not defeat, but understanding that some things are not ours, no matter how we try to hold them. Letting go is not loss, but liberation. The greatest suffering comes not from losing the most, but from refusing to release. We cling to old wounds, letting past memories haunt the present, like carrying heavy baggage on a long journey. Our steps grow weary. Only by setting down the load can we move forward lightly. Letting go does not mean abandoning everything, but releasing what no longer fits. Let go of past sorrows to live fully in the present. Let go of unnecessary desires to free your soul. When the heart is at peace, everything becomes lighter. When we stop chasing what is out of reach, we can cherish what is here. Be light like the clouds, free like a bird. Live like the clouds, drifting without clinging to form or direction, savoring each moment. Live like a bird, soaring without regret for the old nest, unafraid of the vast sky. When we stop craving, things come naturally. When we stop grasping, what is meant to stay will remain. Life is like a garden. If we cling to wilted flowers, there's no room for new sprouts. Only by letting go can we welcome something better. Instead of holding on to what isn't ours, let the heart be as light as the clouds, flowing without attachment. Let what must come, come. Let what must go, go. Happiness lies not in what we hold, but in the peace of our soul. Living with acceptance is not resignation, but embracing life gently. Like a river winding through rapids, it does not fight the rocks or resent the twists, simply flowing until it reaches the sea. Those who live with acceptance are not weak, but wise, understanding that everything has its own cause and connection. When conditions align, flowers bloom. When they fade, leaves fall. Some things in life, the more we force, the more we suffer. We cling to a broken bond, but the tighter we hold, the further it slips. We chase a dream that doesn't fit, only to exhaust ourselves. We grasp at the past, hoping time could reverse, but find only regret. Instead of resisting what is meant to be, learn to accept and lighten your heart. Acceptance is not leaving life to fate, but recognizing that everything has its time. A flower cannot bloom before it's ready. A seed cannot grow without spring. What we long for may not yet come, not because it's not meant for us, but because the time isn't ripe. Those who live with acceptance greet life with calm. When good things come, they cherish without clinging. When things go wrong, they adapt without complaint. Like a bird soaring through the sky, unafraid of strong winds or rainy days. They trust that the sky is always vast, no matter the direction. Acceptance is not passivity, but flowing with life's current. When opportunity knocks, they seize it fully. When it hasn't arrived, they wait patiently, without haste or anxiety. They know some doors close to open others. Some people leave to make way for those who fit better, and some losses are not misfortune, but liberation. Like water flowing to the sea, life is constant motion. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is truly ours. Happiness lies not in holding everything tightly, but in letting go at the right time. When we understand this, we live lighter, more at peace. Life is short, perhaps only 30,000 days, not as long as you think. Childhood passes in a blink, youth vanishes quickly, and carefree days slip away. The body does not renew like fallen leaves. We have one life, one body. When health fades, life fades too. Time gone is gone forever. We tire because we think too much. Physical exhaustion is less daunting than mental strain, which clouds our mood. We are busy because we waver between holding on and letting go. Some people and things, though old, are precious. Others, though hard to release, must be left behind. Choose wisely what to keep and what to release. We are troubled because we don't forget. We tuck everything into the corners of our soul. From now on, practice remembering what matters and forgetting what doesn't. Change what you can, embrace what you cannot, and gradually transform what resists change. We are unhappy because we calculate too much. No one is perfect, and no one has everything. What we don't achieve can become a cherished memory. Life is as it is, and we must accept it. Sometimes, we want to be free and joyful, but cannot bear to let go of people or things, leading to helplessness and regret. As years pass, everyone carries burdens and loneliness that linger. Objects, no matter how fine, will one day break. Memories, no matter how deep, will fade. Loved ones, no matter how dear, will leave when their time comes. Beautiful dreams, no matter how vivid, must end when we wake. If you're unhappy, let go. If you can't yet release, set it aside for now. Lingering sorrow tires us, why not set it down to ease the journey? Heavy emotions wound the heart, why not release them for a lighter life? Too many tears make life bitter, why not dry them to make room for smiles? Simply watch life unfold, smile, and let the heart be as light as a passing breeze or drifting cloud. Sometimes, we chase something only to find it out of reach. We suffer, we blame, we think life unfair. But looking back, we see that losing some things was a blessing, a breeze carrying away what wasn't ours, leaving space for better things. Life is a cycle of gains and losses. What once seemed vital, pursued with all our heart, may one day feel irrelevant. Then, we don't regret but smile, like watching a petal fall or water flow. Everything has a reason. A closed door doesn't trap us in darkness, but opens a better path. A person leaving doesn't mean we're unworthy, but that our journeys have diverged. A lost opportunity isn't failure, but fate preparing something greater. What is ours will return, no matter how far it strays. What isn't ours will slip away, no matter how tightly we hold. Sometimes, loss isn't an end, but a new beginning. A burned forest isn't the end of life, but a chance for new growth. We fear loss, change, uncertainty. But these shifts give life meaning. A tree that never sheds old leaves cannot grow new ones. A sun that never sets denies us dawn and dusk. Without letting go, we stay stuck in the old, unable to embrace the new. Reflect on the past. Some pains once felt like the world collapsing, but time passed and we stood stronger. Some losses led us to find ourselves. Some departures taught us to love ourselves more. Some things left to make room for new arrivals. Without stormy days, we wouldn't cherish the sun. Without wounds, we wouldn't learn resilience. Without loss, we wouldn't value what we have. Instead of grieving what's gone, trust that everything has its purpose. The sky doesn't hold one cloud forever. The river doesn't keep a single grain of sand. We don't need to cling to what must leave. Let life flow naturally. One day, looking back, we'll see that what we lost wasn't unfair but a beautiful arrangement of fate. Learn to let go, and the heart grows lighter. Letting go isn't giving up, but freeing the heart. We often think we're holding happiness, but we may be clutching unnecessary sorrows. We regret the past, worry about the future, forgetting that the present is all we truly have. Some people and things, no matter how we try, cannot stay, like a boat leaving the shore or a breeze passing by. If we keep looking back, we miss what's before us. Letting go is accepting that some things aren't ours and some cannot be changed. The more we cling, the more we suffer. Some live their lives in torment over past events, holding on to old wounds and binding themselves to yesterday. But the past is gone. No amount of pain or regret can alter it. They say life is like a river. No one bathes in the same water twice. Time moves, people change, everything shifts. Clinging to the old blocks us from the new. The future, too, is uncertain, yet we worry about what may never come, losing the small joys of now. Some chase fame, wealth, power, only to realize too late they missed life's simple joys. In life's journey, we get caught in desires for what isn't ours, creating our own pain. Clinging to what we cannot have or own wounds the soul, making life heavy and tiring. First, clinging to what isn't ours robs us of peace. Holding on to a broken relationship, a past job, or fleeting wealth traps us in negativity, closing us off to new possibilities. For example, after losing love, some dwell in the past, hurting themselves most. Moreover, clinging steals the present and future. Obsessing over what we cannot blinds us to what we do. Someone craving unattainable success may grow envious, blaming fate instead of growing. Clinging to the impossible steals joy and stalls progress. How do we let go and find peace? First, recognize that all is impermanent. Nothing is forever ours. Understanding this, we cherish what we have instead of mourning what's gone. Practicing mindfulness, living fully in the moment, helps us find joy in the now, not in distant dreams. In short, clinging to what isn't ours brings only pain. Letting go isn't defeat but liberation from meaningless bonds, freeing the soul for peace and joy. When we stop chasing the unattainable, we live lighter, happier lives. Letting go isn't loss but freedom. Holding a heavy stone, how can you soar? Dwelling on trivial worries, how can you live peacefully? Clouds drift without clinging. Water flows around rocks without fighting or resenting. Have you ever paused to breathe deeply, feeling the fresh morning air? Have you spent an afternoon watching the sunset, listening to birds, or feeling a cool breeze? Happiness isn't far off, it's in life's simple moments. A warm cup of tea, a child's carefree smile, a kind word from a loved one. These small things, when cherished, become priceless treasures. Letting go lightens the heart, freeing it from unworthy burdens. When one door closes, don't linger in regret. Turn around, other doors are opening, waiting for you. Life never takes everything. When something leaves, something better is coming. The question is whether we're open to receive it. Watching a falling leaf, lessons in beginnings and endings. Watching a leaf fall, we learn that everything has a beginning and an end. Flowers bloom and then fade. The sun rises and then sets. Life operates according to its own laws. Happiness lies in contentment and acceptance. Some people, despite having everything, feel restless. Others, with nothing, find peace. The difference is not in circumstances, but in how we view life. Those who are content are the happiest. They don't compare themselves to others or chase what's out of reach. They cherish what they have and are grateful for what life brings. Stay calm amid life's changes, neither overly elated by gains nor devastated by losses. As the saying goes, a peaceful heart brings peace to all. When our hearts are still, free from worry or regret, everything becomes lighter. Life is a river, let it flow naturally, without forcing its course or stopping its waves. With a steady hand on the oar, we will reach a peaceful shore. Life is never truly at a dead end as long as we hold on to faith. Life is not always smooth. Everyone faces difficulties, moments of exhaustion, or despair amid challenges and failures. Sometimes, it feels like we've reached a dead end with no way out. But life is never truly hopeless. It depends on whether we have the faith to keep going. Faith is the light that shines through the darkest days. When we believe in ourselves and in good things, we find the strength to overcome adversity. No matter how many times we fall, as long as we don't abandon hope, we can rise and continue. Life offers many paths. If we keep moving, we'll find the one meant for us. No one escapes hardship, but how we face it defines us. Pessimists see only dead ends, while optimists see opportunities to grow. With even a spark of hope, we can navigate life's storms. Never think life has closed its doors. Believe tomorrow will be better, that your efforts will be rewarded. With faith, there's always a path forward, and life is never a dead end. Knowing when to stop, the key to preserving blessings. A vital lesson in life, often learned too late, is knowing when to stop. This is not just self-control, but wisdom that brings peace and prevents the consequences of unchecked desires. When people endlessly chase excessive pleasures, they harm themselves and gradually lose the blessings they've accumulated. Desire is natural. Everyone seeks happiness, success, or wealth. But without restraint, these desires turn into greed, leaving us forever unsatisfied. Those who relentlessly pursue fame or fortune without balance live in constant anxiety, fearing loss. This lack of contentment steals their peace, sacrificing time, health, and values for fleeting gratification. Reality shows that many, caught in the pursuit of pleasure, stray onto wrong paths. With a taste of success, they crave more, chasing luxury and comfort. But overindulgence often leads to reckless living, causing material and emotional loss. Many wealthy people are unhappy because their hearts are restless, never satisfied. This not only robs them of peace, but depletes the blessings they've earned. In the law of cause and effect, blessings come from good deeds, ethical living, helping others, and nurturing the soul. When people indulge excessively and neglect kindness, they erode their blessings. Those who hoard wealth without sharing or helping others see their blessings diminish, often facing troubles later. How do we know when to stop? First, cultivate contentment, understanding that nothing is permanent, everything arises and fades with conditions. When you achieve something, cherish it rather than chasing more. Second, live meaningfully by sharing and helping others, not just focusing on yourself. Finally, reflect on life, embrace simplicity, and nurture ethical values. Knowing when to stop isn't abandoning everything, but living mindfully, recognizing what's enough and where limits lie, preserving blessings and inner peace. When content, we stop seeking happiness externally and realize it lies in gratitude and compassion. Gratitude and compassion, two precious values. Life is not just a pursuit of success, but a journey of refining character and nurturing the soul. Gratitude and compassion help us live happily and build a better society. Gratitude is appreciating the good things we receive from parents, teachers, friends, or strangers. A grateful person feels fulfilled and happy, recognizing nothing is owed to them. Every good thing is worth cherishing. Gratitude brings inner peace and spreads positive energy, inspiring love, respect, and kindness. When we're grateful, we treat others with care and are eager to help. In modern society, many forget gratitude, taking blessings for granted, leading to indifference or selfishness. Teaching and practicing gratitude from a young age is crucial. While gratitude helps us value life, compassion brings peace. Compassion is understanding, empathizing, and forgiving others' mistakes. No one is perfect, everyone errs. If we fixate on others' faults without forgiving, we trap ourselves in resentment and pain. A compassionate person remains light and serene. Gratitude and compassion are not just virtues, but bring practical benefits. Gratitude fosters happiness, reduces stress, and motivates contribution. Compassion frees us from petty hurts, keeping us generous and peaceful. To cultivate these qualities, start small. Say thank you, appreciate others' efforts, learn to forgive, and empathize by seeing things from others' perspectives. Gratitude and compassion are vital, enabling meaningful lives and a better society. When we're grateful, we cherish life. When we're compassionate, we maintain peace and joy. Let's practice these qualities. Don't let the mind dwell on the unworthy. Don't linger in the past or worry about the future, forgetting the present. Happiness is not far off, it's in each moment we live. A peaceful heart brings a peaceful life when we let go of burdens. The heart becomes like a still lake. Free from attachment, we see life with clearer eyes. Life is short, don't dwell in sorrow too long. Learn to accept what cannot be changed, cherish what you have, and smile at what's to come. Then, no matter life's challenges, you can walk calmly. With a light heart and peaceful soul, you are free. Be like a river, flowing gently, neither clinging nor forcing. One day, you'll realize the best things in life come when you least expect them. Happiness is cherishing what we have. Happiness doesn't depend on how much we have, but on how we view what's ours. Some with mountains of gold still feel lacking. Others with a simple meal smile with contentment. Wealth is not measured by possessions, but by peace in the soul. Those who chase distant goals always feel deficient. They look up, feeling inferior, but don't look down to see how fortunate they are. Those who live with acceptance don't compare. They're unburdened by what isn't theirs and don't pursue the unnecessary. They know life is a flow, sometimes full, sometimes sparse. The key is staying calm enough to accept it all. Release worry, live fully in the present. With acceptance, we shed anxiety and pressure. Life is unpredictable. What we try to hold may slip away. What we don't seek may come unexpectedly. Instead of resenting fate, learn to embrace everything lightly. See the bird soaring in the sky, carrying nothing but its wings of freedom. See the stream flowing over rocks, not cursing its path but moving silently. In life, if we let go and let things unfold naturally, the heart lightens, the soul finds peace. We suffer over things that don't go our way. We want lasting love, but the one we love leaves. We seek a stable job, but face countless obstacles. Yet, looking deeper, everything has a purpose. Those who come teach us about love. Those who leave remind us nothing lasts. What isn't ours, no matter the effort, cannot be kept. Every moment is a blessed connection. Sometimes, happiness is simple. A clear morning with sunlight streaming through the window, a family meal, a message from an old friend. Happiness isn't distant, it's in what we have now. When we cherish it, everything becomes a blessing. A warm tea on a chilly day, a loved one's smile, a quiet moment amid life's noise. These are life's precious gifts. Some seek happiness without seeing it's already near. They think wealth brings joy, not realizing a peaceful heart is what matters most. Learn to let go, find joy in the heart. Nothing lasts, not even sorrow. Life is like a vast sky, sometimes sunny, sometimes cloudy. But after rain, the sky clears. Let what must come, come. Let what must go, go. You don't need much or to hold everything, just be content, and the heart finds joy. Live with acceptance and peace amid life's flow. In this busy world, those who live with acceptance are happiest. They don't cling to the past or crave the future. They don't chase fame or let their hearts dwell on the uncontrollable. Like a bird in the sky, they embrace sunshine and rain, unafraid of strong winds. They know everything has its cause and connections cannot be forced. Let go for a lighter heart. Life isn't always perfect, but it's the result of what you create. Life is a journey of constant change, with ups, downs, challenges, and opportunities. Many dream of a flawless life without pain or failure, but perfection is an abstract ideal, rarely attainable. Yet, life reflects what we create through our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. Perfection doesn't exist. Life always holds uncontrollable elements. We can plan meticulously, but unexpected events happen. The key isn't avoiding difficulties but facing and resolving them. Failures and setbacks build maturity and strength. Life mirrors what we put into it. A positive, diligent person who keeps striving lives more meaningfully than one who complains or blames circumstances. Instead of waiting for a perfect life, build a good one from small things: gratitude, compassion, a willingness to learn, and perseverance. Happiness is crafted daily. Happiness is not a destination but something we create each day. Some wealthy people remain unhappy, always feeling something is missing. Others, living simply, find joy in the small things around them. This shows that life depends greatly on how we perceive and shape it. In conclusion, life is not always perfect, but it can be meaningful through what we create. Live with positivity, proactivity, and continuous self-growth. Then, no matter the challenges, you can find value and happiness in your own life. A heavy heart grows weary. Each day, we face countless frustrations, annoyances, and situations beyond our control. If you can change them, that's ideal, but that's not always possible. So we must learn to accept these things with grace. Cultivate patience, tolerance, and generosity. Strive to view life and others with kindness and ease. A simple life is the happiest. Be content, find joy, and forgive generously. Don't overcomplicate things. A heart burdened with too much grows weary. For memories, periodically let go, clear out the people and events that weigh you down. Some things, when released lightly, bring relief. Some people, deeply remembered, don't always bring happiness. Pain, in the end, is just practice. Life's ups and downs temper us with gentleness. Its storms teach us to keep smiling. To live a single day is a blessing, cherish it. Life is short, a few decades at most. Don't let regret or remorse define you. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. A day of sorrow or joy passes just the same. Don't dwell on trivial matters, as they trouble both body and mind. Life is about understanding and empathy, holding joy in your heart, letting it quietly spread. Add a little happiness, shed a little worry. Rich or poor, high or low, learned or not, if you find joy daily, smile, and let exhaustion fade, you live freely and at ease. Clinging to resentment only hurts yourself. Others may laugh while you stew in bitterness. Time races by like fleeting clouds. Why blame others' faults or lament life's changes? Happiness comes from feeling joy, from a light mindset, from choice. Simple matters, overthought or overcalculated, become complex and entangling. Complex matters, viewed lightly with less attachment, become simple and manageable. So, for some things, just smile, don't take them too seriously. For some people, a glance is enough, no need to dwell. If someone performs, applaud. Exposing them serves no purpose. If someone thinks they're right, let it be. Avoid pointless debates. Who you are or who they are doesn't matter. Live true to your conscience. Live with acceptance for true contentment. In life, many people, events, and emotions aren't worth holding on to. Smile and move forward. Be open to learn more. Be graceful to shine brighter. See through things, and you'll find losing some things brings more peace than keeping them. Some pains, endured briefly, pass. Some troubles, with patience, resolve. Some words, with restraint, need no debate. Some feelings, with time, lose their pull. Some people, with patience, no longer warrant waiting. True love seeks a shared future. Genuine affection doesn't need constant display but walks quietly through the years. Good fate doesn't come from staged events but from steadfast, mutual acceptance. If destined, time and space are no barriers. If not, daily meetings mean nothing. They say you only realize what you had when it's gone. In truth, you always know what you have, you just think it will never leave. A simple life brings joy, but joyful people are rare. Overcomplicate things, and suffering follows, yet suffers abound. Many troubles stem from overthinking and indecision. So, seize what needs taking, and release what needs letting go. End what must end to begin what should begin. Cherish life's small moments, for one day you'll see their importance. Some moments gain value only as memories. Often, your full effort goes unnoticed until you stop trying. Sometimes, life denies what you need not because you're unworthy, but because it's saving something better. Life is like a piano. White keys are joy, black keys are sorrow. Only together do they create melody. Without challenging yourself with hard tasks, you cannot grow. One who walks many paths and solves countless issues matures quickly. No matter how ordinary life is, face it. Don't evade or resent it. Time moves on, people come and go. Don't miss chances to make your life meaningful. Know what weighs heavy to find lightness. Know the source of a calm heart to escape pain. Desire less, and suffering naturally fades. Speak less nonsense, and troubles diminish. Eat less harm, and illness wanes. Think less of chaos, and sadness ebbs. True love has no tears. Understanding needs few words. When fate arrives, cherish it. When it ends, let go. Life is empty, smile at it and others. Calmly watch the sun rise and set. Freely see flowers bloom and fade. Where can dust cling, or troubles take hold? At most, a century is one life, everyone comes and goes. Live meaningfully, so at the end, you smile. People strive and toil, but depart carrying nothing, not a blade of grass. All amassed, all admired, stays behind. Born, rich or poor, we all walk our path and bid farewell. While you can, live fully, cherish those who matter. Don't chase worldly vanities. Be good, and body, mind, and sleep find peace. Do good, and heaven, earth, and spirits bless you. Without suspicion, the world isn't cold. Without division, it's not distant. Without resentment, the sky stays warm. Without conflict, the seas remain calm. True stillness isn't sitting motionless, but observing all with a calm heart, hearing even the growth of grass. Lasting peace comes from within, seeking it outside yields nothing. Life's greatest loneliness is lacking spiritual refuge, not knowing where to turn. Whether you realize it or not, if your heart holds only goodness, nothing can trouble you. If truly kind, you never resent. If your life is simple, no chaos can shake you. The wise don't live by others' words or fear their gaze. Know your heart, see your flaws, and gradually improve. That's self-cultivation. Life passes quickly. Transcend fleeting fame to touch truth. Amid complexity, resolve lightly and shed needless burdens. A clear heart moves forward. Yield to others to avoid petty strife. Look far to see rainbows after rain. Travel light for the long journey. The finest views aren't seen, but felt by the heart. Deep feelings need no words, actions reveal them. Time turns, years shift, don't resent, complain, or grieve. Keep a calm heart, walk a beautiful path, cherish true bonds, and maintain positivity. Think moderately, see broadly. If troubled, untangle the heart, resolve, and smile lightly. No sun, hear the wind and watch the rain. No flowers, breathe the meadow's scent. No applause, savor solitude's quiet. No one is perfect, no task flawless. Meet pettiness, don't argue, it only breeds trouble. Face complexity, don't dwell, it only tires you. The world is vast, hearts are varied, how can you avoid the petty? Life is fleeting, how can you dodge sorrow? Face hardship calmly, shift perspective. After failure, try again to rebuild confidence. Learn to face yourself, embrace life openly. Forgive mistakes to let days pass peacefully. Happiness lies in simplicity amid life's highs and lows. Don't suffer as a slave to fleeting illusions. Poor, don't let money harden you. Rich, even penniless, you're wealthy. Sometimes, heaven and hell are a thread apart. Don't drown in suffering, you can choose freedom. Though the body is bound, who can cage the soul? Why overthink? Overthinking brings headaches. Prolonged thought brings fatigue. Worrying aimlessly is worse than doing something. We have one life, once it ends, there's no return. Once lost, it's gone. Time is short, life more precious than wealth. Don't waste it, don't overthink. Cherish what's before you. Live a day, know a day, pass a day, understand it fully. We can't predict the next minute or know who us or those beside us will leave first. Those you care for, or who care for you, are but this life's fate. Once gone, you may not meet again. So why overthink? Tired? Rest. Troubled? Relax. Life always has its displeasures, and many may not like you. Ignore gossip. View obstacles lightly. Turn setbacks into motivation. See failure as a lesson. Then walk your path and do your work. You're not the only one who hurts. Everyone heals, endures, experiences, and grows. Though life is tiring, face it. Though days are hard, pass through them. Everyone has their struggles, stay steadfast and strive. Not born to privilege, we rely on effort. Never give up, the future is long. Our hearts aren't stone or diamond. In darkness, we fear. In pain, we cry. Care for yourself, for only then will others value you. Love yourself to love others. Not eloquent, we don't explain to those who understand, nor bother with those who don't. Live honestly, true to heaven, earth, and conscience. Time reveals hearts. In any bond, sincerity meets depth. Give fully, and others feel it. Life holds unpredictability, answers needing no explanation. If it brings joy, continue. Through rain or wind, persist, your path is yours to tread. Sufferings are yours to bear, pains yours to endure. Life's 3 keys: accept, change, or leave. Can't accept? Change. Can't change? Walk away. Optimists smile through discontent. Pessimists complain, forgetting life's joy. Don't ask why, ask what you're worth. People are kind to you because you're kind or because you matter. Don't expect universal understanding, everyone has their cares. Know what you're doing and your goals, that's enough. Live joyfully, for life is fleeting. Control your state to find peace. No matter the pain, it fades. Nothing lasts. Life is half memory, half continuation. Return yesterday's sorrows, give today faith and hope, and send tomorrow your efforts. Everything has its answer. If you've done your best, don't worry. Follow fate's flow. Happiness eludes, years wait, withering in vain. Eyes lost in a daze, when will peace come? Oh, this evening, a life spent waiting in sorrow. This life is missed, peace promised for the next, or 1,000 lives hence. Turn to stone, waiting for eternity. Life is a sea of suffering. No matter how fortunate, no one escapes life's trials. Life is a sea of suffering may sound pessimistic, but it reflects an undeniable truth. Suffering is an inseparable part of life. Yet, within it, we find valuable lessons and chances to grow. Suffering is human nature. Life isn't always beautiful, and we cannot avoid sadness, worry, loss, or pain. Everyone faces shocks, losing loved ones, failing at work, illness, poverty. Each pain is a challenge, raising deep questions about life's meaning and our path. In relationships, suffering is stark. Conflicts in family, love, or friendships easily wound us. Loneliness in crowds, tearful partings, or unresolvable misunderstandings all are examples of life's sea of suffering. While relationships bring joy, their fractures bring pain hard to overcome. Suffering also stems from endless ambitions and dreams. We crave more wealth, fame, perfection. Failing to achieve these, we fall into disappointment, self-blame, and feel life lacks meaning. This is a self-made sea of suffering. To overcome it, we must shift perspective, let go of unrealistic desires, and accept that not everything is controllable. Yet, suffering isn't wholly negative. In it, we discover hidden strength. Challenges, however tough, are chances to mature. Through suffering, we value happiness and the small things we often overlook. These are lessons joy or satisfaction cannot teach. Each time we cross a sea of suffering, we grow stronger, wiser, and more understanding of life. Though life may be a sea of suffering, we can still find moments of happiness and peace. In hardship, we learn to love ourselves, others, and life's true values. While suffering is unavoidable, with the right perspective, we can overcome it, making life more meaningful.